South Valley Choirs, we would like to welcome you to our final concert of this year.
You can download a copy of our concert program by scanning the QR codes that are posted around the auditorium.
You're going to want to check out the program for information about our performances, as well as some fun photos of our choir since our concert in December.
We would like to thank Campo Verde High School for the use of this auditorium and SVJHS choir program for all their support.
Our choirs have been working hard to prepare this concert for you. And so we'd like to take this opportunity to make a couple requests of you, the audience. First, please silence your phones and turn down the screen brightness. We welcome you to take videos and photos of our performances. And please be respectful of the people around you and do not hold your phone up to their line of sight.
Second, please do not speak during our performance and take any noisy children into the lobby. Choral music can be quiet, and we want you to be able to experience the full range of what we can do. We also ask that you refrain from moving and from your seats during the songs.
Finally, clapping and cheering is appropriate when the song is over. You will know it's over when the director puts her hands down at her sides. Please hold your applause until the song is over, then cheer enthusiastically.
Up first is 7th grade choir. Now here is Bailey. Use this information about their first song.
Our first song is Hamabe no Uta. This song was written for us to remember our loved ones who have gone. So as we sing this beautiful song in ancient Japanese, we hope you're reminded of the people in your life that you love and miss.
Good evening. Thank you so much for being here. A little bit different style tonight with our concert. You're going to hear a little bit more from me than you normally do because in this last concert of the year, I want to take a chance to honor these amazing kids that I have had the privilege of working with. The first thing I want to say is that all of the introductions that you are going to hear tonight were written by the kids themselves, talking about what the songs mean to them as we've been preparing to perform these for you. So right now, I warned 7th grade I was going to talk about how much I love them in front of all of you. So, so I wrote down some things that I love about 7th grade. So I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to look at them instead of you while I say these things. So here's the first thing I love about you guys. You are so enthusiastic. Everything you do at 110%, and I severely relate with that, and I love that about you. I'm so thankful. You are so creative. Whenever we have tried to come up with something to do, you never end with your ideas, and they're so fun. And I always feel bad when I have to say no, because you just have so many great ideas, but we can't always do all of them, okay? But it's so fun. You are incredibly courageous. Everything I have asked you to try, which is a lot of things, you always go for it. And it's so fun. And it has made you such a fun group to work with. And you have grown so much because you are willing to try new things. And I'm really proud of you. You remember all the things that we're supposed to do way better than me. And I'm really thankful for that. Thank you for keeping me honest when I promise something and you're like, Mrs. Griggs, you promised this. They never let me forget, and I'm thankful for that. I love you for that, too. You look out for each other, and I love that about you. You have grown so much. I've already said this, but I'm going to say it again. I spent the last couple weeks listening to a lot of singing tests, and I was thinking back to the very first singing test you did, and every single one of these kids in this choir, I can tell, have worked because they are better singers than they were at the beginning of the year. And the last thing I have to say is, well, I'm going to say one word, but then I'm going to explain it first. So you guys are incredibly positive. Whenever we ask for feedback, whenever I ask for feedback, you always tell each other what a great job you did. You call each other out by name, and you shout each other out for what awesome job you did. You get excited about everything we're doing. You are so positive. I just wish that sometimes you would choose more than one word to say how great we did. Do you know what word I'm going to say? Slay. Okay, yes, they slay. All right. All right, next up, I'm going to bring up Benjamin and Kaya, who are going to introduce our next piece. Thank you so much.
Our next piece, Reflections of a Lad at Sea, is made up of 3 related songs that are fun, catchy, emotional, and mysterious. The first is Captain's Mate, and then Thoughts of Home, and then Ghost Ship.
First is The Captain's Mate. This song is about a guy we have named Bobby Josh. Bobby Josh is a hopeful deck scrubber waiting for the day he will finally be able to have his own ship and his dreams will come true.
Deep blue sea, you're the captain's mate, am I? And there's nowhere I would rather be than by my captain's side. Oh, the sun is bright and the wind's just right, and our sails are hoisted high. Sailing in a ship is where I always be, for the captain's mate, am I? Yes, the captain's mate, am I? Salty spray of a sailor's life is fine, and I hope I live to see that day when a ship like this is mine. For I've set my sights on the captain's stripes, but for now I'll scrub and shine. Sailing in a ship is where I want to stay, for the captain's mate am I? Yes, the captain's mate am I? Yes, the captain's mate am I?
home. In this song, we take on the role of Alex. Alex is a teenager longing to explore the world and see new places. Finally, the day comes when he is asked to come journey around the world and explore. When he is there, he realizes how hard it is to be gone from home, and he wishes to go home.
Our final character in this selection is named Barnaby Jeff. He's an old, kind of senile guy on the ship who claims to have seen a ghost ship. Although the crew has learned that his stories are never true, Barnaby swears it will happen again. Let the cold wind blow as we present you with Ghost Ship.
Now listen well as I tell
The first song we will be singing is Jean Talamoula. It is a Canadian folk song, and it's sung in both French and English.
This is a song of secrets, gossip, mischief, and 3 pigeon pie. This is Jean Talamoula.
EOY is an islander song from the people that live on the Torres Strait Islands. It gives a warm, happy, and welcoming feeling to the listeners. It is a song that is meant to show the wind and the wind on the mountains of the island.
Yeah.
Man, these 8th graders are amazing. I inherited some amazing students when I started at South Valley this year, but there are some things in particular that I love about you, 8th grade. I love your commitment to excellence. Nothing is ever good enough for you. You have never done well enough to appease your high level of standard, and I love that about you. You have no idea how good you are. You are amazing. You are talented. You can do anything you set your mind to. Keep on going. Keep on challenging yourself, yeah? Okay. The other thing I love about these 8th graders, that I sometimes like to call my fish babies, but I won't tell you the story now, is their sense of humor. We laugh a lot in class, a lot in class. Fish, you have to ask your kids about fish babies. We have a great time. We laugh, we have fun. I love your guys' sense of humor. You guys are hilarious, and you crack me up daily. I love how welcoming you are. I love the sense of community. I feel like you guys function as a team. Like, there are 18 kids in this class, and there are 18 people on the team of choir in 8th grade, and I'm really thankful for that. I love your leadership, the way that you guys lead each other. It's not always perfect, doesn't always work exactly the way that you wanted it to, but you lead each other well. I love how adaptable you are. I can throw almost anything at you at the last second, and you can just change it and nail it every single time, and I'm super proud of you for that. And I really appreciate your attention to detail. I know it irritates some of you when I skip over mistakes that are so happening over and over again. I know you can probably see the ones that are groaning right now because they ask me, Mrs. Griggs, we're still not doing that one right. Because I'm headed towards something different, but I love that you don't let me get away with that. I love that you continue to have attention to detail. You want to make sure you're using the right vowel. You want to make sure you're saying the right letters. You want to make sure your notes are right and your rhythms are right. You're using the correct hand, all those things. And you never give up on that. And I'm really proud of you, and I love you.
The final piece the 8th grade choir will be performing is Wade in the Water, Children. This is a song about hope and knowing that God is going to bring something good. This song was originally sung by the enslaved as a song of hope. It references religious themes like Moses parting the Red Sea. Here is Wade in the Water, Children.
Wade in the water.
Hey guys, do you want to hear a couple of jokes? Okay. Do you want to hear a joke about a staccato? Never mind, it's too short. What do you call a group of singing dinosaurs? A tyrannosaurus. What do you get when you drop a piano down a mountain shaft? A flat minor. Okay. You're gonna like this one, okay? How do you know when a soprano is at your door? They can't find their key and they don't know when to come in. Do you want to hear a joke about a fermata? Wait, it's too long.
We will now hear from the Spectrum and Courtsville Elementary Schools. These students range from 3rd to 6th grade and meet just once a week to work on singing skills and prepare for this performance.
It's a wonderful day to go sailing on the lake with the wind in my hair.
club's turn to hear how much I love them, although I did not warn them I was going to do this, so this is a surprise for them. And they're putting away their candles right now because we have something fun in store for you. So maybe I'll just tell you what I love about them. Can I just tell you what I love about the choir club? I love their energy. Whoo, buddy, they have lots of energy. They love to play games. They love to move when we're singing. They have so much fun. And you know what? They're excited about everything. Everything we do, they're excited about. They're even excited about a game we call Poison. Can you imagine? They love to be poisoned. It's great. They are just excited about everything. They work incredibly hard. They want to make sure that they are sitting in the correct position, that they are cutting off their note at the right time. They want to make sure that they're breathing correctly and singing correctly, and I love that. And they just do it with joy, which is just such a blessing to my heart. I love that so much. I told the sixth graders I was going to say this, but I think there's something special about elementary school choir and learning how to use your voice when you're young. I cannot tell you the number of people that I talk to who say, oh, well, I can't sing. And I always say, I don't think so. Can I help you? That's always what I say. I love kids joining choir who are like, I've never sung before in my life. I don't know if I can even sing. And I was like, you can. You can sing. I think everybody can sing, and I'm just excited that these kids are starting to learn how to use their voices at such a young age. I gave all the sixth graders a keychain, a treble clef keychain, to remind them about their time in choir club. Just remember that they have a voice that they can use to bless people and to bring joy to people's hearts, and I'm just really thankful for them. I have loved so much being at Spectrum and at Quartz Hill in the afternoons to do these choir clubs. It has been so fun, and so now the choir club will finish up their set with a little Surfin' USA.
Everybody had an ocean across the USA. Let everybody be surfing like California. You can see them wearing their baggies, Huarache sandals too, a bushy, bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA. You'll catch them surfing at Del Mar, Ventura County line. Santa Cruz and Trestles, Australia's narrow-eyed, all over Manhattan, and down the Weedy Way. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. We'll love and planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. We're rising down our surfboards, we can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the summer, we're on safari to stay. Tell the teacher we're surfing, surfing USA. Haggerty's and Swamis, Pacific Palisades, Santa Montreal and Sunset, Redondo Beach, LA, all over La Jolla, Waimea Bay. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
All right, we're about to make a giant choir, so unfortunately for you, you have to listen to me talk again. I want to say something about 7th and 8th grade choirs that I neglected to tell you. Last Friday, we attended the State Junior High Choral Festival, where we were judged by, in a good way, we were judged by a few just stellar choral teachers here in Arizona and given a score. And in the music world, you have 5 scores when you get a rating. You can get a superior, which is number 1. You can get an excellent, which is number 2. You can get a good, which is 3. You can get a fair, which is 4, and a poor, which is 5. And both the 7th grade choir and the 8th grade choir each got a superior rating, number 1, at that festival. In fact, and I'm going to brag on them again, 8th grade choir was 1 point away from a perfect score. I know, so awesome. All right, before we sing our final piece, I have some people I need to make sure that I thank. The first person who has now escaped off the stage is Mrs. Jen Bunker, our wonderful pianist. Can she come out here and wave at everybody? Mrs. Bunker. Thank you. It's been so fun to work with her this year. Also, who has escaped off stage as well, but I'm going to make her come out as well. I would like for you to applaud for Ella Kogelmeyer, and I'll tell you why. Number 1, she is an awesome singer here at Campo Verde High School, the vice president of the choir council, but more importantly to me personally, she has been my assistant director for the choir clubs this entire year, and she even ran it for a few weeks, and she is awesome. So will you please give Ella a round of applause? A few other thank yous. I just want to say a specific thank you to those parents of the South Valley choirs who chaperoned some of our trips this year. I know chaperoning festivals where you just kind of sit around and listen to choirs all day is not the most exciting, but we literally could not do that if you did not come with us. So I'm so, so grateful for your support in that. I also want to thank Savvy Chadwick, the Campo choir director, who has been nothing but supportive. Honestly, the biggest cheerleader for our choirs and our choir club. I'm so thankful for you, Savvy. I'd like to thank Erin Wilson, the auditorium director here at Campo, who got this all set up for us and make sure that you can see and hear us. I'd like to thank all my colleagues in the Performing Arts Department at South Valley, Mr. Bannon, Miss Levy, and Miss Larson. This being my first year at South Valley, they have been so welcoming, and I've been so thankful. Also the administration at South Valley. I'd like to also thank my family, who is always here to support, whether I'm performing on stage or they just have to look at the back of my head the entire time. I'm always thankful for your support. And obviously all of you families who support kids in the performing arts. There is nothing better, in my opinion, in making a well-rounded adult, which is what they're all going to be someday, than participating in performing arts, and I'm so thankful that you support it. I do want to say one more thing just to this community in general. This is my 23rd year teaching, but it is my first year being only a junior high choir director, and I have to tell you guys, this is a dream come true. You guys have made this so fun. You have made every day coming. I'm excited to go to work every day, and I'm excited when I come home. And yeah, sometimes it's hard. That's just life. But man, I feel like I am living the dream, and I don't answer that in as a joke, like, oh, living the dream. No, I literally am living the dream, and I am so thankful for all of you, and I'm excited to see where we get to go in the future. So. Our final piece this evening is a song written and made famous by a couple of TikTokers. The song is catchy. You'll probably be singing it on the way out the door. And is all about being proud of who you are, knowing that you are something special and not allowing others to make you feel bad about yourself. And my choir students would like to dedicate this song in memory of our class pet, Coral Bubbles Encore. May she rest in peace. am going to keep the elementary schoolers up here on stage. If I can have one parent for every elementary school kid come and retrieve their children at the stairs over here. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great night and have a great summer.